Welcome learners of B.A.Hons English Part 2, Paper 3 class. The topic being Macbeth Act 2, Scene 2. This scene opens with Lady Macbeth waiting for her husband in a state of uncontrolled excitement. Macbeth returns, announcing that he has murdered the king, and hysterically imagines that the blood in his hands will never wash out. He refuses to smear the blood on the king's servants, which is later done by Lady Macbeth herself. In a matter of fact manner, she says that a little water will clear them of the deed. Then a knocking is heard. Now, the scene is one of the greatest in the whole range of Shakespearean drama. Boas says it is written with the pen of fire, and we seem eyewitnesses of the deed of death, though it is transacted off the stage. The associates of the horror are presented with the sureness of touch, which is typical of the dramatic genius of Shakespeare. What startles us at the outset is the strange sounds and mysterious voices which surprisingly appeal to us. We hear in agony the hooting of the owl without and the cry of the crickets within. All nature seems to be in unison and throbbing with emotion, as if made conscious of the crime, of the moral anarchy that overtakes the world of man as well of nature. Stofford Brooke says, I doubt if in all literature there is any silent and whispering fear to be compared with that which thrills the air in this scene when Macbeth descends with his bloody hands and she, that is Lady Macbeth, welcomes him with question on question and veers away his misery with bold encouragement. The moral chaos is evident, with Macbeth holding the dagger in his bloody hands. He cries out when he listens to a knocking. Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? Ha! They pluck out mine eyes. Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? No, this my hand will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red. Now, the pathetic confession of his inability to pray and his remorseful awareness that sleep, the death of each day's life. The image here is sleep has been compared with death. So, when we sleep every day at night, it is almost death like. So, the use the death of each day's life has forever deserted him. Raise us to that pitch of pity and terror which fulfill the ultimate purpose of tragedy. The scene, the crisis of the scene, Grierson says, is presented with unsurpassed intensity. Now, how to present murder in a drama was a problem that troubled the ancients. If done on the stage, it was too horrible to view. If reported by a messenger, too frigid. Now, in this supreme scene, Shakespeare has solved the problem. We see the murder as if it was mirrored in the souls of the two agents. Now, the contrast between husband and wife is once more emphasized. The spiritual weakness of Macbeth, the complete unstringing of every fiber once the deed is done, and on the other hand, the triumphant self control of Lady Macbeth are both at their height in the scene. The touch of grim irony is also perceptible, particularly in Lady Macbeth's assertion. A little water clears us of this deed. How is it then? But we know it is not so easy as she thinks it to be. The damned spot will, in fact, never be obliterated from her mental vision. The smell of the blood will be a perpetual obsession with her, and all the perfumes of Arabia will not again sweeten this little hand. Thank you.